Hey guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Monday the 2nd of July. I'm using a new deck that I've bought, the Initiatory Golden Dawn Tarot. So, first time I'm using this deck. I think this has to do with Aleister Crowley. The Golden Dawn, I'm not an expert with this. I think it was a metaphysical school of kind of like-minded people who got together and developed their own kind of magic, and they work with the occult in their own special way. And you can see this is like the Thoth almost. The back is similar to the Thoth Tarot, and the Thoth Tarot is by Aleister Crowley as well. So it's very, it's kind of aligned with his ideas, even though in this deck the art is beautiful and very clear, which I wasn't expecting, because the Thoth deck is very kind of impressionist almost, and this is very, it's kind of, it's not very soft and gentle, this deck. I don't feel like this is going to cuddle and protect you. I think this is going to tell you hard truths. So that's just the feeling I get about this deck. And that's, you know, people have different reading styles. People have different things that they want out of reading. Sometimes you want concrete, decisive answers. I personally don't like it if someone talks around and round a topic without, and all I want is a yes or no. Can you just answer? So I'm going to pick 3 cards here. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got Justice again. She's always showing up. And then we have the Hanged Man. So, okay, let's have a look at what this means. The Ace of Wands is the first card of the element and the suit of Wands, which is fire. And the Ace of Wands is a blessing from the universe, which gives you real insight or simply a feeling. You don't have to do anything to achieve this, you just get it. That you suddenly care about something very much, that you really are interested in something and it's become a passion. In this card, we've got something that looks like a lava tree growing towards the sun. And then we've got a hand coming out of these dark clouds trying to pull it down. So I'm trying to reach this enlightened place. I'm trying to reach the sun. I'm trying to find that space in the world and in my life where everything is sunny and shiny and everything is all right. I'm happy, I'm in a relationship, I'm financially secure. All of those things are what this tree is striving towards. And I love the representation of the kind of coals here, because it's heat that burns for a long time. You know, if you want to be an actress, you're going to want that for a long, long time, and it burns brightly within you. And then the ego is always trying to pull you down and complicate things so you can't get to that enlightened place, so you can keep coming back to planet Earth and be recycled, and so you can do the same thing again and again and again until you actually get to this place of enlightenment. So there's a great understanding of what direction you're going in. You're not really going to be uncertain about that. There may be some problems in the way, but you're not really blocked by those because justice is in place. And justice says, hang on a minute, you know, you can't grab this tree and pull it down. It's not yours to pull down. You don't have the right to do that. Justice is about balance, but it's also about maintaining what is fair and what is just, and it's the part of the legal system that actually decides, you know, this is what's happened, and as a result of this, we're going to provide a punishment or a suspended sentence to bring balance back into the world. You do something, you did something, and now you have to face the consequence of that something. So that's what the Justice card is. It's cause and effect, it's actions and consequences, it's putting actions in and seeing results. And the sword pointing downwards is the law and making decisions and realizing that this is something that you can't talk your way out of. You know, like if you go to the bank and you owe a loan and you're 6 months behind, you can be really charming and really, you know, work your way with the person at the bank who's sitting there saying, well, when are we going to get our money? And you can try and be as charming as possible, but you're not going to get anywhere because at the end of the day, they just want their money back. And the universe just wants balance and duality. Everything has to be balanced on this planet, okay? So the fact that this is balanced is interesting because it isn't. It's working in your favor because this tree in itself is extreme. To break free and to try and get to the sun and to become enlightened, you can see that as very selfish almost. It's like, I want to actualize myself. And that being pulled down, you know, might be something that's actually good. If this is a person who wants to do something terrible and create a horrible killing machine, then, and that's his life purpose, then it's better that his life purpose isn't fulfilled. So we don't know what's good and bad. But what's happening today is that justice is in the middle of this fundamental, and these kind of things aren't going to happen. You go on your path. The ego isn't going to stand in your way. Let other people go on their path. And get on with the job at hand, which is the Hanged Man, which is about turning things around so that you see things properly via the guidance of spirit, the triangle pointing down. He's no longer just thinking in the ego. He's no longer just thinking, what am I doing? What am I going to do with my life? And his best thinking has got him in a position where he's been hanged. So he needs some help. So it's a card that says, ask the universe for help. You'll be given clarity by that. You'll be enlightened. You'll see what you're striving towards. You'll remember your ultimate true mission, and you'll have stability doing that because you're no longer acting alone. You're listening to the guidance of the universe. The actions you put in today will see the equivalent and balanced result that you're expecting. And it's all about getting closer to your life purpose and getting closer to what you really want to do. So you'll have an experience today either where you really understand what it is you're striving towards, or you see another person struggling and you really lend your energy to help that person and to free them of this ego. Maybe they're being pulled down because they have low confidence or low self-esteem. And you see one of your friends saying that. Like if you're sitting with a friend today and your friend has the idea of starting a clothes shop, but she's got no experience in starting a clothes shop. It's not your duty as a friend to say to her, oh no, I think it's going to fail. Don't do that. Because then you're the voice of the ego, and your friend has the desire to open a clothes shop because it's part of her journey. And it's something that she's felt for a long time and she needs to do it. So don't interfere. If anything, encourage people to take action today which are going to make their own lives better. Because things are fair today. You know, sometimes you can bang your head against the wall and work so hard and nothing happens. And sometimes you just snap your fingers and everything is done in a second. It's like magic. Today it's balanced. If you put the action in, you'll get what you want. So the action is meditate or connect with your higher power. Ask, what are we doing with this day instead of what am I going to do with this day? That'll give you a security, a foundation, a nice kind of structure to work from, nice and balanced. And then you can reach for the sun. You can reach for those glorious heights of the sun is your identity, it's your strength, it's what makes you feel powerful. But without meditation, and if you just look at the earthly stuff, my looks, my power, my job, my da-da-da, then you're missing the point. Then you're not seeing through door there. Then you're just looking at the walls and staring at the water and you're not seeing it. So today is about a change in perception for yourself and around other people. and you're in a position to really step into your own power or help other people step into their own power. 1 and 11 is 12, and another 12 is 24. 2 and 4 is 6, and 6 is a temporary opportunity. So you have this opportunity here today to understand something about yourself, which gives you a clue and an insight into what your life purpose is. If you struggle with this kind of thing and you still haven't figured out what your life purpose is or what your vocational aptitudes are, and you've been meditating and you're just not getting it, and you'd like to have some help with it, then this is where I can come in and I can do a personal reading for you. I use the tarot and I use astrology and I use numerology in my readings. And the astrology chart gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your life purpose is, what you're supposed to be striving towards, how your ego sabotages you. It shows me what your talents are, the real you, as you really are, without the facades, without all the walls you've built up and put in place. And shows me where you've been in a past lifetime, what you're trying to achieve this time around, what's destined for you in love and money and career and success and health and relationships. And I can answer any questions around family or love life, money, anything to do with what's coming up in future. So if you have any questions or you'd like a deeper insight into what your purpose is and what you're going to be really good at work-wise, because everyone has something that they can use to thrive on planet Earth. Every human being has been given something via their chart that allows them to thrive. And it's about tapping into that and discovering it. If you don't discover it, you can't do it. So I hope this gives you an idea of what you'll be working with here on Monday. Change of perception. If you'd like a personal reading with me, then please do head to the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.